let's focus on AfD.
Yes,
AfD, definitely. AfD. This is a political party here in Germany, for those listening to us from all over the world. And they are bringing trouble in paradise. Trouble in where?
In paradise.
Trouble in paradise. So, foreigners out, and then?
And then what?
And then what? So they need all foreigners to go out of Germany. And then what happens?
What will happen?
What will happen in Germany? Millions of Germans in this country, they want foreigners to go out. But what will happen? What will happen? We have seen they do most of the there are so many industries in Germany, Divina Richards.
Yes.
There is culture, there's the national budget. All these things will collapse without foreigners here. Let's give some scenarios. I want us, Divina Richards, to go.
Let's give them some examples.
Some
step
examples.
by step.
If foreigners are out of Germany, what will happen? What will this country, Germany, look like without immigration?
Yeah.
We have learned something, that the bad word that was in 2023 was what? Re-immigration. That was the worst word. That was the bad word used in 2023. But now we are seeing AfD, as we can see, is a political party. They want all foreigners out. Foreigners, we're not talking only about Africans. We are talking, even if you come from the neighboring country here, France, Switzerland, Czech Republic, you are still still a foreigner. Now, they even want, for those people who have roots from Africa, from France, from United States of America, but you still hold a German passport, you're still a foreigner. They want you out. A quick one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Couples have German passes, and they have children who are born here. They become automatically Germans. And what will happen to that? Take this, consider this. The mother has decided, the mother and the father, they have decided to take the children back to their countries. They have left this country. So that means Germany will lose a large proportion of its offspring, and a total of 9 million of its residents. I don't know if they are listening to your Home of African Music. I hope so.
I hope they do. I hope they
this
do.
Is what is going to happen. Yeah. That's just one of an example. Let me give a second example. Divina Richards.
Yeah.
We have talked about African Cup of Nations. The Germany Bundesliga without foreigners.
It's nothing. And then what?
So
I mean, let me, sorry to cut you short.
Yes.
Because the German Bundesliga, let's say, let's not concentrate on football.
Yes.
Even also like basketball. Most of the people playing there, like the top people, are foreigners.
Foreigners, yes.
And for instance, in basketball, for example, in Ludwigsburg, actually I see most African players playing there, and it's a very big team. But then if the foreigners decide to go back to their countries, there's no Ludwigsburg. There's no even the big teams like Bayern Munich.
Yes.
It will be Bayern Munich, the one we know, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly. It will be like, you know, will be like Stuttgart.
We are talking about a larger number of foreigners playing in previous leagues, Bundesliga, name it, either it's basketball and all that. For example, I have to give it on football, where we have 48.6% of total players in the last statistics, that was in September last year. They are all foreign players. Remember that without those foreign players, this league is much of lower quality. And it will be of a little chance of European level with spectators. Remember, 228 Bundesliga players will have to evacuate Germany and all those divisions to go back to their home. The proportion of foreigners under the age of 18, we cannot even mention those who are in small clubs. AfD, foreigners out of Germany, and then what? More is coming up after this short break.
Only underground radio station.
This is Radio Ara.
This is
all the hits. Yeah. All of African music.
Temperature
Yes, I'm telling you, we are cooling the temperatures of RFD. They're telling us foreigners out, and then what? I'm telling you, Home of African Music, bringing you one-on-one, 1 minute to 30 past 5 p.m. this evening. CET time, Stuttgart City, 𝗔𝗗𝗩𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗦, that's where we are. For those joining us, listening to us from all over the world, welcome to your Home of African Music. Yes, I cannot say no to that, and I'm telling you, yes, going all the way to what the topic that we have right here, foreigners out, and then what? Take a chance of this. Let me talk about something here, Divina Richards.
Yeah.
Nursing homes and clinics are collapsing. Foreigners out, and then
What?
take this example, Divina Richards. Most of the if Krankenhauses, we are calling clinics, hospitals, and various nursing homes. They are even right now, before we even go out, they are almost collapsing.
Yeah.
We are talking about a number of these foreigners working in hospitals and working in nursing homes. But what could be the least? That could be the least problem about whatever they are talking about. But the moment that evening foreigners leave this country, a state of emergency breaks out in German nursing homes and clinics. This is why. First of all, the rosters of the nursing stations will all collapse. This is whereby without foreign staff, they are no longer able to look after the elderly people at home. Tens of thousands have to be moved from homes to hospitals. But here, we see there are no enough workers everywhere. So death rates in homes are rising sharply as we are speaking right now. But without foreigners in those homes, remember, Germany without foreigners means for many old people right now who are listening to me, or who are lying somewhere in hospitals or in those nursing homes, dying earlier is the only option.
The option. Because there's no one to take care of
There's no one
them.
to take care of you.
Yeah.
Is this where RFD is taking us? Foreigners out, and then what? I'm telling you, a political party RFD this evening. Divina Richards.
Yes. These people now, wow.
Now, wow.
Let me add on to your points.
Come on.
Now there is matter of food. Food.
Yes.
You know, everyone loves food.
Who doesn't?
But in Germany, most of the people would like to eat outside.
Yes.
Like you go to a pizzeria, you find a nice pizza from Italian pizza.
Yes.
And then there are some, kebabs, doner, a lot of restaurants operated by foreigners.
I'm telling you.
Now, if foreigners are out, then what?
And what?
Because these all restaurants will be closed. And some people, the Germans or people, even me,
Yes.
when I'm tired from work,
Yes.
I go home and I say, okay, I don't feel like cooking.
Yes.
Let me order some food. And what will I order? Pizza or kebab?
Yes.
But now, if those are closed, then
what will happen?
Yeah, what will happen?
Imagine Divina Richards having that pizzeria Margarita.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We don't have them. The Italians, where are we going to take them? RFD. I don't know if you are listening to us.
The kebab
The kebab shops that we have around here in 𝗔𝗗𝗃𝗧𝗦, where are we going to get all this if foreigners are going to get out of this country?
That's something to think of.
That's something to chew and think about it.
Exactly. With
Yes.
almost, like, let me give a statistics, like almost 169,000 people that make up to 21% of employees which are employed in a restaurant or hotels.
Yes.
Now, if you are kicked out, then what?
Then what will happen?
Exactly.
What will happen in this city of Germany? Remember to talk to us on our social media platforms. Thank you so much for those who are joining us on our Facebook page. Remember to leave a comment out there. Let's know what is happening happening outside there. What do you think about AfD saying foreigners out of this country? Then what will happen to Germany as a country? Richards, we shall move on.
We shall move on.
Yes.
Let me just move on direct, because before my point evaporates, there's now the stock market will crash and the crime will stay. Let me elaborate this one.
Yes.
Because most of the in the country, in this country, most of people working, for example, like in a cleaning company, they are foreigners actually.
Yes.
And if you kick out the foreigners, then what that means, the building there be a lot of dirt in the country.
Yes.
Even on the roads, like now it's winter time.
True.
And the snow is all over, and most of the people, okay, they are also Germans, but most of the people cleaning the streets are like the foreigners.
I'm telling you.
You kick them, and then what? I feel like, let me just say what maybe the AfD thinks. They feel like they are helping us, but on the other way around, it's we are helping each other.
A lot.
Because they think of maybe they are helping us, like we are here to maybe scandalize money or whatever, but we work for that money. That's what the AfD is forgetting about.
Hey.
Yeah.
Very, very, very useful. And remember, about 10%, if I have to add that to Divina, of foreign employees work in the relevant companies that are dealing with cleaning and all those stuffs. Are you ready to lose all this? I'm telling you. Divina,
yes.
After this short break, I might be telling you, with Germany at least, remain rich.
My brother will tell them.
Did you look for me? I walked in the room, I got red and I don't smoke that. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Or did you notice me? I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Did you look for me?
Angelina, you be cool my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I'm not to fall in your hand never. So now me you could live forever. I'm not talking no people like that. I'm a Angelina, I'm a Angelina. Oh, me out of anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body.
So talking about the Theora Chronicles this evening, for those who are listening to us or watching us live, thank you so much for always tuning in to your home of African music. And lest I forget, I'm telling you, man, the first date of this year, it has to happen on the 17th of February 2024. And I'm telling you, this is Valentine's Girls Night. If you have never seen her on any red dress or blouse, this is your time. Man, it's very early. For those who are going to Alibabaing, or those who are going to Schonstening, or those who are going anywhere, remember, Divina Richards, somewhere else. You said something. Shaheen, man, this is the correct time to start shopping for her, because on 17th of February, she has to look fly. She has to look fantamagorious. If she has never gone on a flight jet, this is the time to fly her on that dress. Not a jet. No, not a jet. Remember, it's on the 17th of February 2024, Valentine's Girls Night. ST Management presents Valentine Girls Night. Remember, the street marks 8th Street 5471364 in Winnenden here in Stuttgart. Remember, the event organizer is the only one, Ape De Valence. Remember to contact him on 00491623632088 for earlier reservations. And I'm telling you, so many things are going to come down right now. I'm telling you, DJ Gaga, DJ Whitey, and DJ Redson will be in the house. And remember, your home of African music, we'll be bringing you one-on-one on what's happening there that night. So be ready, and let's meet on the 17th of February 2024.
See this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they
Yes, I'm telling you, as your home of African music, we always bring you this Theora Chronicles for those who are joining us right now. And for those who are on their way from work, remember it's 9 degrees Celsius here in Stuttgart City. And checking out of the streets, I'm telling you, it's very clear. All green. B27 27 is actually clear for those who are going. And remember, for those who are traveling on the highways, everything is right now clear. We cannot say anything about it. And remember, it's around 9 degrees Celsius. I find it very nice. In the morning, do something else. So cool. But right now, it is favorable. Yes.
When it rains, it kind of gets warm.
That's correct. And I'm telling you, here in Stuttgart City, for those listening to us and for those who are on their way, everything is right now clear in Stuttgart City. Yes. Yes. I was talking about AfD, foreigners out, and then what? Germany.
Then what?
And this is what they want. And I'm telling you, let's focus on this. Will Germany at least remain a rich country after foreigners are out? Let's go this. It's a no. I, as a very young financial expert, I will let you know that after the expulsion of foreigners, there would be an immediate stock market crash, as Divina said it earlier. And in the scenario, in this scenario, let me tell you, Germany is threatened with the capital flight. This is the country that will have to borrow on the market at significant higher interest rates than today. They are not borrowing actually, and if they are borrowing in very low rates, and will become a problem state with the there's a deterioration in credit worthiness, let me just start, and a corporate bankruptcy and a recession. Is this actually what they want if foreigners get out? Think about it.
Yo, you just witnessed greatness from the people's DJ Arlo. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also comment which mashup I should do next.
I'm telling you, thank you so much, DJ Lelo, for that mashup. I'm telling you, from home of African music. This is where we get to bring you one-on-one on what is happening here in diaspora. Divinators, as we conclude, the ship is coming up next. Tell us something on that.
I would just say this idea of AfD will lead to a cultural loss because Germany without foreigners, that would be a very terrible idea. This is a cruel. I think like it's just a cruel science fiction, and that should be avoided.
It's a cruel science fiction scenario.
Yeah, and
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Remember, on the 20th, on the 21st. Now let me announce it here clear that most of the Germans and Africans and foreigners are going on the streets in different parts of this country in Germany here. Remember, in Herrenberg they will be out there. In Stuttgart City they will be somewhere out there. So check it out on your home of African music. You might be getting it on the 20th, and maybe on the 21st at around 12 noon in Herrenberg. I am very clear about that. So remember, they're going out, foreigners out, and what? As Divina said, it is science fiction scenario that needs to be avoided. As a home of African music, thank you so much for those listening to us and for those joining us through our social media platforms. Thank you for those who are commenting out there, giving us a lot of comments, watching us from all over the world, from wherever you are in Sierra Leone. And thank you so much, and my lovely country down there, Lesotho. We might be bringing you more on what is happening actually, yes, on the African Cup of Nations. Keep tuning in on your home of African music. Coming up next is the ship. One word to the foreigners living in diaspora.
Don't lose hope. I mean, like, I don't feel like this thing's gonna happen. Just work, continue working, and God will be with us.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
See you up next on the ship, courtesy of QV and CR.